These three things can change your entire life. Hey guys, welcome back to Brian Mills International, and happy new year to you. The first video dropping in the new year. My name is Brian Mills, and this is the #1 personal development company in the world. If it's your first time here, be sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell for notifications, because we've got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Mondays are all about our personal development book club. So we are going to be diving into personal development books here, bringing in authors, the whole slew, guys. So it's going to be something phenomenal. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell. Don't forget. Now, let's get right into this video. All right. So starting the year off 2021, man, 2020 was a crazy year, but 2021, for those of us that are here, we've all been affected financially, some in a positive way, some in a negative way. But we're starting with this book first, The Richest Man in Babylon. Now, if you missed our book review of this book, make sure you guys check our last video. The link will be down in the description below. Now, we're starting off in chapter 3 of this book. If you want to go through the entire book, make sure you guys join us on Facebook for our deeper discussions. The link for our Facebook group will be down in the description below as well. And we've got some new things coming, guys. I'm really excited to share them with you, but not just yet. So starting out with chapter 3 in this book, and in chapter 3, there are 3 keys to this chapter. Now, we're not even getting into the 7 cures for a lean purse yet, which I know a lot of you guys are excited to learn about and see the breakdowns of those, but we're not getting into that just yet, because there's a prequel to that. See, there are some prerequisites to even going through the 7 cures for a lean purse. You see, a lot of times what happens is, and the reason why we're the #1 personal development company in the world is because what ends up happening, people are taught a lot of steps. People are taught that if you do these things, then you'll be successful. But what ends up happening is people get the roadmap, but the vehicle that they're in can't get them there. And I'm not talking about your profession. I'm not talking about your career. I'm not talking about any of that. I'm talking about this vehicle right here, you. More importantly, and your control of this vehicle is this thing right here. Now, not technically your head, but your mind. Not your brain, but your mind, your subconscious, the thing that drives you, that pushes you. And I don't want to get too far off topic, because we're talking about these 3 keys that are in chapter 3 of The Richest Man in Babylon. But it is the mindset that you have. It is you becoming a better you that helps you to fulfill the steps that will take you to where it is that you want to go. Right now, let's get right into the first key. Now, the first key that we got here is a dream. So chapter 3 starts off with Banser. Banser is there sitting on the stone wall of Babylon, overlooking his unfinished chariot that he has to build. And he wakes up from a dream, and he's just sitting there thinking. And he's thinking and frustrated because he had a dream that he was a man of means. He was a man that was wealthy. He had everything that he wanted. His wife was happy and you know, being the best wife that she can be. And his children were happy. His home was happy and well kept, well furnished. You know, the landscaping around his house was well lush. He had everything that symbolized wealth. But then he woke up from that dream and was in a state of depression, in a state of anger, because the things that he desired, he didn't have them, and he didn't know how to get them at the time. Now, the first key is a dream. You see, he dreamed that he was wealthy. He saw himself living the way that he wanted to live. In his mind, in his heart, he saw that. Now, his friend comes along, and they're talking about some ball that's about to take place, and a few other details. You guys can go ahead and read it. By the way, if you haven't got this book, haven't read or listened to this book, make sure you do so. Get it in the description below, a free 30-day trial with Audible on us. You can get this book for absolutely free. Even if you decide not to continue with Audible, which I suggest that you do, But even if you don't, you still get to keep the book on them as a treat that you can listen to no matter where you are or what you're doing. All right. Now back into it. Sorry, back into it. The dream is the first key, right? He sees himself doing that. Now he gets to a place where him and his friend are talking, and they're going, oh, he's talking about the dream that he had, and they both say to themselves, man, what's wrong with us? Aren't we men that are free? Aren't we men that deserve to have the things in life that we want to have? Aren't we men that deserve to be men of well means? Don't we work hard? You know, they're willing to put everything that they have into it to get to that place of wealth, to get to that place of financial freedom, to get to that place of being able to do what they want to do when they want to do it. And that's the second key, a desire. You know, so now he had a dream. He shared the dream with his friend, and his friend had the same dream as well. Say, you know what, Banter, you're right. We do deserve to be living better than how we're living. We can't just be working and not seeing anything come from it. Not even 2 shekels can I give to you, my friend, because I don't have them. And both of us are in the same boat. But now it sparks a desire in them, a desire to find out, how can we gain wealth? How can we change our lives? How can we get to the place where we want to be? And that desire sparks something even greater, which is the third key in this chapter, which is action. Action, action, action. Action is the thing that leads to results. You see, there are many dreamers out there. There are a lot of people that can close their eyes right now and they can see themselves living the life that they want to live, doing the things that they want to do, going to places that they want to go. There are people that can see that. And then there are those that open their eyes and have a desire to do it. So they start doing all sorts of stuff, but is it the right things that they're doing? And that's a whole topic for another video. But they have a desire. They want it. They're willing to do anything it takes to get it. They're willing to walk the extra mile to have it. They're willing to go far beyond, do the things that other people won't do so that they can have the things that other people won't have. And that is the key, is action. Action. Because it is your movement that helps you to get to where you want to get to. But are you making the right moves? So now Banter and his friends sit down and they start to discuss, what can we do? Said when we were younger, we went to the priest to teach us about certain things. We went to the scholars to teach us about certain things. Why haven't we ever gone to someone that is wealthy to teach us how to acquire wealth? And then it rings in their head like a bell. Ding, 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 ding. Wait a minute. We have our friend, Arcad. Arcad is known as the richest man in Babylon. And Banter starts to say, hey, you know what? I saw Arcad the other day and waved to him. And just as a man, someone would expect a man of his means to just pass me by and not say anything, but he didn't do that. He waved openly so that everybody can see his gesture of our friendship. And he says to himself, wait a minute, Arcad is a good man. He still sees us as good friends. Why don't we go and ask him? And that's one of the biggest things. See, it's not just about action, but it's about the right action. You see, the right words, the right thoughts, the right words, the right actions will give you the right results. Now, they had a dream. Well, he had a dream. He shared it with his friend. His friend had the same dream. And it sparked a desire in them. And then from that desire, it brought on, they needed to take action. So they went to their friend Arcad. They decided to go to their friend Arcad for him to teach them how to acquire wealth. Because one, they saw that he was someone that has already done it. He's already proven that he knows what he's doing. So they went to him to acquire it, because they said to themselves, we can't go to the priest because the priests don't know nothing about how to acquire wealth. We can't go to the scholars because the scholars don't know anything about how to acquire wealth. But we can go to someone that is wealthy because they've shown that they know how to acquire wealth. So you see, what I'm saying to you guys is this. And I always say that the key thing about these books, these personal development books, and the secrets to success, the shortcuts to success, if you will, is learning from those that have already done it. Now, I understand sometimes it's not so easy to get in touch with somebody that's already at the place where you want to be. You see, there are some of you that want to be superstar athletes. There's some of you that want to be rappers, models, that want to be doctors, lawyers, teachers, that want to be wealthy, that want to be philanthropists, business owners, whatever it is that you want to be. It might not be easy to get in touch with someone that has already accomplished what you want to accomplish. But there are always books out there. Those that are successful, sometimes what they do is they leave their thoughts in the form of books. And now we have YouTube. They leave their thoughts in the form of videos. They leave their thoughts in the form of podcasts, of audios, of anything that you can go and grab, any knowledge that you can go and grab. And there are tons of forms of knowledge today. So what I'm urging you guys to do is start taking the right actions. What is it that you want to do? What is it that you desire to do? You want to be wealthy? Follow us along in this book, because we're going to be discussing this book. This book is how so many multi-millionaires have professed that this book was the book that helped them to get on that path to becoming wealthy and financially free. And that's why we're going through this book. You see, I'm not saying I'm where I want to be yet. And I'm not saying for you to take my advice. That's why I'm sharing the books that I'm reading, because I'm learning from the knowledge of people that have already done it, and I'm following it, and I'm sharing it with you that you follow along as well. Now, you can take the advice if you want, or you can leave it if you want. But all I'm doing is my part to share it, because once I'm where I want to be at, you can't say that the knowledge wasn't given to you. You can't say that it wasn't shared with you. So I'm excited, guys, for the rest of this year. I'm excited to start diving into these chapters: dreams, desires, and actions. 3 keys that will change your entire life. And I just shared them with you and just broke it down. So I'm excited, guys. If you haven't gotten this book, make sure you grab it. The link again is down in the description below. Free 30-day trial with Audible. Also, follow us on Facebook and Instagram, guys, so that you can keep up with the content that we're going to be releasing throughout the week. And again, if you haven't hit the subscribe button yet, what are you doing? Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and the bell for notifications. I'm so excited. I'll see you guys